So I'm spin and turn left. Okay. Wow, the top is really cool.
Of gathering moraine, it creates a rock flower. That, in addition to glacial sediment, hits the water. So we have a combination of fresh water from a glacier that is salt water from the ocean with rock flower and glacial sediment, which gives it this very kind of turquoise color. Similar to a palette, by the way. On a day like today that's overcast, it looks even more blue. Similar to the glacier, when we get around to the tidewater side, we're going to see more of a clean face. Right here it has a lot of moraine, especially on the right side. In 2016, there was a big moraine slide, kind of like a landslide, right? That'll hit the top of the glacier and cause damage to the inside of the glacier. Someone earlier asked me about sound. It sounded like wind. Yeah. Okay, so what you were hearing was a combination, probably a little bit of wind, but also a bit of interior glacier. So within the glacier, there's a set of internal streams. They call it internal plumbing. So imagine a network of streams within the glacier. There's small streams moving within. And so when you hear calving, oftentimes, let me backtrack. Calving is the name given to ice melting off the glacier. Oftentimes you'll see it on the face of the glacier. So you'll see a big chunk fall off the face. Then you hear a big bang. Actually, you hear, then you hear a big bang after. On the interior, sometimes that same thing happens, but you don't see it fall off the face because it's happening inside the glacier. So you'll hear a big bang, but you won't see anything. That's the interior when we get up to the face of the glacier, you'll see different colors of the glacier. Essentially, the way a glacier is formed is up in the Brady ice field. In this case, we have snow falling. More snow will fall on that and compress it. There are certain ways of measuring the type of ice, okay? So snow is about 90% air, it's very light. When you look at the face of the glacier, the top will be snow. When it's about 50% air, that's called granular ice, which is similar to this. It's like a grainy ice, it's about 50% air. When it's about 30%, between 50 and 30%, that's called firm ice. And anything less than 30% air is called glacial ice. And that's the really blue ice you see. You can kind of see a bit of it right in the face here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But as we get around to the what we call the lagoon, which is on the left side, our Whippers left side, you'll see a big section that's more blue, and that's been carving a lot more. Reason it's carving around that side is because that area is the tidewater side, where water is hitting the face of the glacier, and that accelerates the melting a little bit. So tidewater glaciers melt more than hanging glaciers or terminal moraine glaciers. On that similar note, there was a big iceberg we passed by, and it had kind of layers of rock. It's different layers, right? And so that was different sections that have moved flowed down the glacier, gathered rock, and then other sections layered on top of it. So you can kind of see the age of it. You're sitting next to it. You can see different sections of the land that's picked up. So that's a bit about Lampu. I mentioned it's a mile wide, and it is 160 feet high on the face on average. The neck is a little bit lower than the right. It does go back 20
You're doing the opposite of what I'm doing. I'm trying to spin so I can get a different view. Look at the waterfall off to your right, far away.
But I don't want to talk boring glacier stuff for too long. But I'm not asking any more questions back on the boat. If you have any really questions. But for now, what we're going to do is kind of just cut right across the face of the glacier. So we get a really nice
Honey, look to your right. The waterfall way off, far away.
That one?
And to the left. Yeah, that's what I was maneuvering to look at.
Yeah, no, we're good. No worries. Would anyone like a photo by the waterfall while we're here? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's do the same as what we did before. So just circle around me, like carousel around me is a better way to describe it. So just kind of one by one in a line, carousel around me, and I'll just shot each shot as I pass by. Whoever starts the carousel will start the carousel. It might be better if you come behind me.
That's from behind us. You hear that? Yes.
Well, that one's kind of chunking right.
Belly. I think it might have been that sausage.
Okay, we're going to stop. I know. I'm follow the leader for now. Oh, she's a mess.
Big cheesy smiles. Nice. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And lucky lost.
Okay, hard right.
I'm trying.
We're coming from the right because we listened to you.
I was following all the other monkeys.
And these guys are going backwards again. Okay, so yeah, that's where I'm heading.
Look how far away our boat is.
Is that our boat? There's our boat.
It's not that one that's leaving us for sure.
All right. We're gonna keep a pretty good pace and make our way up to the lagoon here.
Why are we not running faster?
I don't know.
We were going pretty good yesterday.
Yeah, maybe it's the difference in the boat balance.
Yeah, I just don't seem to be able to get it moving. It's already back.
Yeah, well, their arms aren't tired.
Ah. You got a tow rope? You got a tow rope? Oh.
You're out of luck. Someone yesterday wanted to go back.
My toesies are cold.
Your what?
My toesies.
Mine are too. These shoes are definitely colder.
You gonna get a Bloody Mary?
Huh?
You gonna get a Bloody Mary?
Oh, yes. Oh.
Technically, that's a waterfall.
What's, that's just a runoff.
But it's water falling.
Well, okay. All melted glacier. Kathy would say, "See, I told you so."
Global warming.
Go ahead.
Yeah. When I get closer to the bus stop. I can't take my gloves off. I'll never get them back on. I guess I could just lick the paddle.
Look at the clouds rolling in. Hopefully it doesn't rain for the other group.
Oh, I didn't get my shoulder away.
Yeah, I don't know how we're going so slow.
It's all that crab you ate, big fatty.
We do another kayak if I want you in the back. I want you to steer a little bit. It's easy.
Sure, it's not difficult, but I prefer you doing the majority of the work, as I think we both know.
Yeah, well,
You turn it that way?
I am. Paddle left. No.
Awesome, thank you. So peaceful out here.
Yes, it is.
I could have taken a snooze to that waterfall noise.
Yeah. Sometimes those massive cruise ships cut through, which is fine. We all get to share it, but it's always nice when I realize they're not here.
But they can't come back here, can they?
They can cut back there. They can't do what we're doing now and get on kayaks. There's a very special permits. There's different permits for different activities, right?
Yeah.
To be on land is a permit, to kayak is a permit, and then there's a second permit where they can just like go down the channel. That's all they do. So they just kind of come down and go leave.
Did he get our picture already?
Yeah, they did.
Everyone views
Oh,
it from
okay.
from the deck.
Which is
But you're right,
nice.
there are some smaller inlets where they cannot go.
Yeah, which is why we're here.
Yeah, this is the way to do it, I think. There are pros to the big ones, you know. If you have multiple generations, like little toddlers and great grandmas and all that, you have to be in a boat where you can all just relax together. But you're
There's
not
no
doing-
relaxing on them big honking boats with water slides
I've
and
never done it, but I can't imagine it is, right? Like, especially when you get off in Juneau and you've got to line up with thousands of other people to get off the boat,
yeah.
and then to get lunch, and then to get back on the boat. Your 5 hours goes pretty quick.
I can only handle our grandkids for 2 or 3 hours. I can't handle thousands of other kids for a week.
Not a crowd guy. 2000 is one of the smaller ones of the bigger class.
My legs are cramping.
All right. I've seen some that are like 5,000. Yeah, I've lived in towns full of 5,000.
My butt's sore.
Well, why don't you get in the tub?
No.
Why? got a hidden motor underneath that thing.
Well, his is much smaller, and his weight is distributed perfectly.
And he's got muscles.
Well, smaller kayak, one person definitely goes faster and easier. And then if the front's lower than the back, that makes it harder.
Bye, Little you.
62 minutes so far. 59 of it in the boat. And oh my goodness.
You lose your thing again?
Yeah. Oh, there it is. If I move my feet, they're gone.
Well, now you know how to find it this stuff, right?
Well, I got lucky with that one. It didn't spin all the way. And we got to go to the left of the boat.
I know. I'm going to worry about that when we get closer. I'm just worried about the closer.
Oh, there's the people hiking.
Ahoy! See, they're getting to hug some blue ice. Are you allowed to yell in National Park?
I don't think they'd hear you.
They'll have to apply for a permit for that.
Look at all the rushing water over there. They'd never hear us.
I wouldn't do it anyway. I'm talking smack. You know, I'm a big smack talker.
You? No way.
That's the ice garden. That's where Debbie's going, and Steve's chose a different hike.
Really?
Uh-huh. He says they couldn't agree, so.
Huh. Maybe that current will help drive us towards the boat. That's a pretty good rush of water.
Yes, sir. We're asking about animals. There's a harbor seal.
There's a harbor seal in front of us. Where?
Maybe on the bank.
Gotta be on the back. Where?
Yeah, you'll see behind you, in front of you, next to you. You'll have to keep track. When we pass in front of this area, it's going to want to push you out, okay? So just be mindful of that. It's nothing to be concerned of, just... Yeah. Just a bit of an issue.
We headed to the boat from here.
We can, but we're going to go across the face a little bit.
Okay.
We have a bit of time, so we can walk it out. Finish the coastline, get another view. This is what they call the lagoon. So that's the tide tidewater side of the glacier, where the glacier is coming into water, and essentially it's eroding quicker. It's melting down quicker. Therefore, it has a lot of fluid effects. Yeah, again, just be mindful. There's a lot of fluid here.
Yes, I'm warm.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Too many clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and me both. I was probably going to get a picture of us here.
Incoming.
Hang on, honey.
We're sitting still. We should be sitting.
Big drones.
Yep.
Artillery facility.
Calcium and salt. Yeah, it looks like oh, that smell.
I'm just spinning this. Stop acting like a Democrat.
Excuse me?
You're leaning left.
You know what? It's my grits. Glacier still doesn't look that big getting up on it. Does it? Does that look like a mile?
We're pretty far away.
How tall did you say that was?
The average of the face is 165 feet.
That's how
A little
tall it
shorter
is.
on your right side than the left.
Yeah.
The middle tends to be a bit higher. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
You can't really stand in front of them because it's dangerous, you know.
yeah.
But when you get close, you really realize how big they are.
I wish we could have walked over there too.
You want to go on the boat and let the ice cream.
I know, I know.
We're going to go on the boat.
Take a photo of Lisa taking photos. That long one looks like
Yeah, that water's colder than yesterday.
We do right.
Not a whole lot.
All right, let's keep moving.
Yeah, these boots are really hurting my feet.
Really?
Yes.
Not even, but you're not even on your feet.
I know, but I'm duck-footed with my heels resting.
Alright. I'm gonna sack a couple more pics, and then we can make our way back to the mothership.
Good. Is that a cell phone?
Yeah, I gotta get out of this thing. It's hurting.
You got what?
I gotta get out of this thing. It's hurting.
Yeah.
Okey-dokey.
Looks like a bad
Yeah,
time.
thank you for joining me. When we get back to the main vessel, I'll be the last one to get on the easy dock. So I'll kind of pull off to the side. The deckhands and guides on the easy dock will just signal you how to come in. Sound good?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much, folks.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Oh my
We
goodness.
do them on the last, so it'll be Saturday night. There'll be a slideshow. So there'll be thousands of photos. We'll cut them down to like 400 or 500. And then you'll get a slideshow for everyone to watch together. And then you'll get an email in a couple weeks after that. You'll be able to download it for yourself.
Right. After that. Well, we'll see.
That looks like,
Oh, it just went down.
that's probably an otter. I didn't get a good look. Sometimes when you see what looks like two things,
You know, that's your thing.
otter on its back. You see its
That
head,
gives you purpose.
and then its feet. And then these big cattle feet.
Exactly. I would like that.
Turn left, Lisa.
Left.
Push your left pedal.
Left.
Now go forward. Even your pedals out.
What are you telling me?
E-
This must be your Welcome to my world. You're not gonna
Well, that way you didn't have to crash into us.
We don't. It doesn't matter if we crash. We wouldn't tip over.
Don't tell me where to go. Honey, let's do a hard left and ram them.
If I had the energy, I'd think about it. I would think I was really good to the boat. Well, we're beating you, so let's move on.
Yeah, another otter. They're going in on the wrong angle, ain't they?
Am I going against the way you're going?
No, we're going forward, so you're doing good. 1, 2.